Hi everyone, I'm Desi Sailors. I'm the 7th grade health teacher here at Tyee. Thank you so much for coming to curriculum night tonight. I'm so sorry that I couldn't be here. I love meeting all the families and love seeing your faces. And tonight I also had Janet Jackson tickets. She's rescheduled twice since I bought my tickets 2 years ago, and she rescheduled for tonight. So hopefully my sister and I are at Key Arena enjoying a pop icon that we have loved since we were your kids' age in middle school. And I made sure that I had some sort of presentation for you so that you'd know a little bit about what's going on here and how to get a hold of me in case you want some more information. So let's see if I can get this video thing to work. Okay, so first let's talk about the curriculum that we cover in 7th grade health and in the Bellevue School District. Every 7th grade student in Bellevue gets health for 1 semester, and we cover a ton of stuff. We've started the year off with teen brain development. We've talked about the components of health, and if you look on the back wall, you'll see some posters that reflect some of that learning. We also talk about self-esteem, healthy relationships, avoiding abusive relationships, mental health issues, drugs, alcohol, and tobacco, growth and development, that's sex ed, HIV/AIDS prevention, equity, racism, nutrition, healthy habits, decision-making, goal setting. I could go on and on. We talk about so much. And I make sure to make time for anything that is relevant for the kids. So if they feel like there's something up that they need to talk about, and that seems like kind of a group consensus, we make space for that. We also spend a large amount of our time building relationships with each other here. That is one of my top priorities for your kids, that they learn how to build healthy relationships with one another so they leave my classroom with 30 friends that maybe they had before, but if they didn't, they have now. Just a little bit about me. I am new to the Bellevue School District as of last year. So I taught at Tyee last year, so I know every single 8th grader out there, which is amazing. And I know some of you have 8th graders. I have an 8th grader that goes to school here. I moved here from Olympia last year. This is my 8th year teaching. I am certified to teach science, but I left science to teach health a few years ago, and I couldn't be happier. I love talking to kids about the questions that they can't ask anyone else, or at least they feel like they can't ask anyone else. I love talking to them about some of the consequences of impulsive decision making and some of the benefits that they have being this time of their lives with the crazy brain development that's going on and the opportunities that come along with that. So it is my heart's work. I absolutely love doing it, and so far I've enjoyed every single kid that's come in my room here in Bellevue. I also have 4 kids myself. Like I said, I've got an 8th grader that goes here, and then I have a 3rd, 4th, and 5th grader at Newport Heights Elementary. So really quick, my most favorite thing to teach kids is about teen brain development. Right now, their brain during adolescence is doing something it hasn't done since they were a toddler. So if there are days where you look at your kid and you're like, gosh, he looks a lot like he did when he was 4. This seems to be toddler-like behavior. You're not wrong. They are very much like toddlers. Their brains are a scrambled mess. I talk about it like it's the Mercer mess, which you all are probably familiar with. Their dendrites are being pruned away. They're growing new ones. They are just a disaster area up there, and that leaves them feeling befuddled and confused sometimes. Their limbic system is also on board, so they're really great at making emotional and impulsive decisions. They are terrible at logic. So when we ask them, why did you do that? They say, I don't know, because they really don't know. So take a second to watch this short video. And this is something I show the kids. And I'll just give you a brief overview on what's going on in the teen brain. So finally, I love to collect resources, and I love to provide them to parents and families. So if you haven't seen your child's OneNote yet, ask them to see that. And in the content library, there is a parent tab. And in that tab right now is the letter that you should have gotten from them on the first day of school. It was a dark green piece of paper. And there's also a resources page with a few things in there, but I still am adding to it. I like to add books, websites, podcasts, articles, anything I come across that I think is helpful to you as parents, to me as a parent and a teacher, or just to the world in general, regarding teen growth, development, maturation, all those different topics. So if you see something there you like, awesome, enjoy it. Some of these resources are BSD approved, some of them are not. They're just my personal favorites. Please take what you like and leave the rest. And if there's ever a time you're looking for something and having a hard time finding good, valid information, please let me know and I'll do my best to help you. Okay? Thank you so much for coming tonight. I appreciate you being here and I appreciate your children. They've been wonderful. I was just sick last week and I got so many sweet little notes and emails from them that said, please get well, we miss you. We know that you work hard and germs take a toll. So when you go home tonight with them, give them a squeeze and know that even though sometimes they drive you crazy, they really are pretty amazing people. Thanks again for coming.